Expect thousands of runners coming to Eugene for the Olympic trials. Natasha?
Well, Jen, it's not exactly an ideal situation, is it? Thousands are coming to a runner's paradise, but an allergy sufferer's nightmare. So what to do? We set out with a camera to find some answers. Summertime, gorgeous weather, outdoor fun, and of course,
sneezing, itching, nose running.
Allergies.
We have the highest grass pollen levels in the world.
Dr. Craig Jacobson is on the front lines. Not only does he help allergy sufferers on a daily basis, he uses this contraption called a Burkhardt pollen sampler.
I tell people it's a $10,000 vacuum cleaner.
The device measures the amount of pollen in the air at any given time, which in Eugene can be nearly 20 times as much as an average city. So we wanted to know, how will those levels affect the thousands of runners expected to compete in this year's Olympic trials?
Oh, up here.
Our first stop, deep in the woods, an allergy sufferer's nightmare. That's where we caught up with plant expert Mark Bloom to find out just how much pollen is out there.
And that's all pollen right there.
Yeah, that's all pollen, yeah.
Check out the pollen on this fir tree. With just a little tap.
Okay, let's just go like that.
Here's something you may not think about. Every flower produces pollen. Take something like this dandelion here. In just a couple of days, look at what it becomes and look at how much pollen it produces. All that pollen certainly impacts local runners.
There's so many allergies out here. Like, I didn't have any, and we just moved from Colorado like a year ago, but I didn't have any in Colorado. And here I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah, last year I was on 4 allergy medicines.
So what are runners supposed to do? Are there any solutions?
Some might get lucky and be past their particular season with whatever they're allergic to. But obviously some are going to be right in the middle of it.
There is a little good news, and it's all about timing. Luckily, the trials are at the end of June when grass pollens are on the decline. And for those athletes that have moved here to train, many are opting to head to the coast, where allergens are less severe, to continue training before returning for the trials. As far as medications, Dr. Jacobson says there are certain medications they can take. However, they must comply with stringent regulations.
There are pretty straightforward guidelines that are used for Olympic athletes.
Still, no matter how bad the allergies get, runners will run, and the best of the best will punch their ticket to Beijing come June. I'm Natasha Chughtai in Eugene.
And the excitement is building for the trials. Allergies or not, there's just 42 days until the first shot from the starter's gun. Be sure to stick with KVAL News and Sports for all of the coverage from the final event, the most complete coverage of the Track Town.